Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe from the Okie Doke Sports Show. And like I said, we're here at E3 again. Day 1 was good. Day 2, we're knocking this out again. Here with Go and Johnny. And Johnny's going to tell us a little bit about what game he got going on here. We're back in the backstage, so we're going to try to see all these new games that are coming out. He's going to give us a little detail about what's going on with your new game.
Yeah. Well, this game's called the Artful Escape. It's about a teenage musician who goes on a multi-dimensional journey to create his stage persona.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
And it's like imagine if David Bowie had to go on a journey and came back as Ziggy Stardust.
Okay. All right. Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah. So it's like it's about creating a stage persona. So you create like the backstory of your stage persona and different elements of his personality, and you make his stage makeup and his costume, and then you do like publicity stunts as you travel through this kind of beautiful multi-dimensional world.
Okay. All right. So what do we got going on right here? So right now is just starting out, and is that his like ghost of himself that's telling him? Or?
There's a character called Violetta who we're not speaking a lot about Violetta at the moment, but
okay.
She's a really important part of the story. She's the greatest laser artist in the galaxy, okay. And a lot of her
laser artist. What do you mean by laser artist? Like
you'll have to wait and see.
Oh, okay. I want to spoil it.
And I mean, a lot of the themes throughout the game are about the peripheries of creativity. So it's like, you know, not David Bowie's music, but the world he built around that music. Like
okay.
the personas he built, or not like Andy Warhol's art, but the scene he built around his factories where he made his art. And
right.
Something that's always really interested me is the satellite parts of creativity, of the stuff that informs your art and elevates it.
Right. Well, I'm a big fan of music, so any game that has to do with music, I'm definitely going to take a look at. So what inspired you to do this game? While he's playing, what did you got a hiccup?
No, I was going to say that the soundtrack on this is amazing.
Yeah. The soundtrack? Okay, so we can't really hear the soundtrack because he got the headphones on, but...
He's got the cans, but yeah. I'll tell you a bit about the music.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm working with a guy called Josh Abrahams who did Moulin Rouge. He's an Australian guy. He's dope. And it's really interesting how you have to compose the music in a game like this, because as you can see, he can like bring out an electric guitar and fly through the air. But if you want to have like big themes playing in the background and you want to have someone shredding guitar, you have to compose everything in a way that it works, that the guitar can play anytime. Like if you make a theme with like a seventh, and your guitar shredding, all the major notes won't work once you start playing the seventh. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you have to like compose everything knowing that anything could play at any time. So it's a fun challenge to write within those confines.
Okay. And so what inspires you though? Like, are you a musician yourself?
I studied game development at uni, but like the week I graduated, I got a record deal in Australia, and I toured for like 5 years.
Oh, really?
And then
you went on tour and all that stuff.
I went on tour, with some cool bands. I toured with Def Leppard once. That was metal. And then came back. I really didn't like touring. I'm not cut out for it. It's too much partying. But when I came back, I was just like, I never want to leave the house again, and just fully fell back into game development.
That's awesome. So then you already had like kind of a game developing idea.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of the inspiration comes from like 70s psych rock and like that kind of the record covers and the art associated with that movement, and glam rock as well. My band was kind of glammy, and I mean, it's just an amalgamation of all the stuff I think's cool. I guess a lot of people's games are like that.
Right. So what's going on right here? We're in a forest somewhere, right? And we're running around.
Yeah, well, the multiverse that you walk through. There's obviously various different levels, and
I like the little lips you got right here.
Yeah, this is a creature called Zolom, who's a spider buffalo, and you can use your guitar and different stage setups to jam with different creatures, and they'll give you different information about like the theories behind like different forms of creativity and marketing and stuff like that. I mean, marketing, there's a lot of kind of story elements about marketing within the game, because marketing is like a really interesting creative process. Like, you know, like if Daft Punk were just two like dudes, they wouldn't be anywhere near as exciting as if they were like robots searching for humanity. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So,
what's this? Okay, so he's rocking for the spider right now.
Yeah, he's jamming.
This is a buffalo spider.
Yeah. Hey, man. So, his eyes are like X, Y, B, and then the two top are like the bumpers.
Okay.
So like what he plays.
Yeah, you guys got to check this game out. It's actually pretty cool graphics. I wish we could show it, but
You got it.
you
got it.
They actually haven't released it yet. So if you like music, this is a game you definitely want to check out. The Artful Escape.
Yeah, you got it.
So how can they find this game? So like if anybody wanted to go find this game, download, what's the release date? Like all the
We don't
information.
have a
about
release date. We're pretty early on.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is anybody that can find you on like how's your social media or like
Yeah,
that?
at the Artful Escape.
Okay.
And the artfulescape.com.
Artfulescape.com. Okay. This is awesome. I don't know. I don't think my co-host is doing that well of a job being a player, but he's kind of stuck right now by the buffalo spider. Right? Is that the buffalo spider?
Yeah.
Yeah. The buffalo spider's got my co-host in a chokehold right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, man. Well, thank you, Johnny, for hanging out with us for a second, man.
Thanks for having me, man. It's
This
been
is
great.
awesome. Yeah, dude, we definitely got to come back and chop it up, man. Especially, we have a buddy that's out in Australia now, man.
Uh-huh.
Are you going back anytime soon? You staying
Yeah,
out here?
I'll be back there. Come down to Melbourne, man. I'll show you where to go.
That's what, hey, man. That's what we're going to do, man. It's right here on the Okie Doke Show, and we'll see you in a few. Yeah, it's awesome. I love the music.
Thanks, man. Thanks for playing. Really appreciate it.